I am finishing up.
Last night, so just a side.
I'm finishing up. Let me see if I can do this or not.
Jeff's Patreon account. What's Jeff? What is it? Where can they find you on Patreon?
Finishing it up.
Patreon.com/Jeff, Jeff, comes C.
All right, so last night we, Karen and I, had the great opportunity. Bob and Kevin Owen invited us on the Lone Duck Gun Dog Chronicles. So did about, I guess, a good hour and a half podcast, and then take a quick little break, and then we go over to his Patreon account where he goes live. And I think we talked 2.5 hours there. We could have probably talked a little bit longer, but Bob had ended. It was 9:30, I think, is when it ended on. But my barometer to life is when I wake up, how do I feel? I felt awesome this morning. Really did. Air was kind of clean. I didn't know that yet, but I was upstairs, and doing my little routine, and we're supposed to, my Crown Black salute, boom, Molly's, whoops, there we go. Molly's thinking of you, we are. This is on YouTube also, if you happen to be listening to it. Shamelessly, I'll put this on YouTube, but didn't know it was raining, didn't know the air felt good, but went through my quick little routine. Karen and I are in this weight loss program, got on the scale. I'm really having an issue here. I was my lightest weight. I need to slow down. Let me just slow down a second. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will slow down. But that is my barometer, and I was my lightest weight yet. Came down, let Mac and Rye out. Man, the air felt really good. It's like 5 o'clock, so it's not bright, but it's not dark out. And I just started my day off good, and it's continued that way. The week has been good, but the day got better. I got a text early from Damian Pittman, the Punisher, the Union 0430 podcast, as well as, if you've been listening to the P&P podcast, that's Damian. He texted Dave and I this morning. I don't know Spotify, count Waterfowl, top 35. And he just texted 14 and 15. I'm like, I got to check this out. So I opened it up. Punisher podcast is number 14, and our little Pitboss podcast is number 15. For some reason, I don't know why, but it is. And the Big Honker podcast was number 1, which I figured that it would be, rightly so. But yeah, so it kind of motivated me. It has motivated. Let me sit up in the chair. Whew. I'm sticky still. It has motivated me to want to do this. And I actually had a guest lined up this week. Steve Hoover, Duckwater Boat. Steve wasn't feeling 100%, so we did not do that podcast. We did do episode 3 of the P&P podcast. I'll sit up nice and tall. The P&P podcast, episode number 3. I'm going to have another drink. So my point in this is a quick little update. Podcast episode 40, I think this is, of the Pitboss podcast. I did one this week, so I'm good. We did the P&P podcast. Was it the Pitboss podcast? No, but I did a podcast this week. I was going to do another one. It didn't quite work out. So maybe I'll do 2 or 3 next week. We'll see. I don't know. See how time goes. Updating into my week. Week's been really good. Been a lot of carving. Man, yesterday was probably the hottest, and although it's not really cool now. I am showered and got all the junk off me. But there are 8 nice 4 and 4 common, 4 surf, high head, hollow cork, northern white cedar, sea duck decoys. So they're together. I'm ready to paint them. Or not, I'm not ready to paint them because I got to still brand them, do the finished sand, put the eyes in them, and then I'll seal them, and then they will get painted. But they'll move along pretty quick. But yeah, very happy Friday to you. Thank you for taking the time, if you are listening. And I want to thank you, too, if you do follow along with us, for whatever reason. I mean, somehow number 15 out of 35, it's because people listen. So I'm not really into analytics to go and look. I can obviously look on YouTube and see how many views there are. SoundCloud's pretty easy to check, but Spotify and iTunes is, at least for me, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's not easy for me to see it. So I'm not in tune with our analytics and our numbers. And then last night we did the so Tuesday day we did episode 3 of the Punisher Waterfowl podcast, and then Tuesday night Karen helped me with our inaugural, let me There we go. I like that side better. Are Grip It and Sip It. We went live through our Patreon account, patreon.com/JeffCoates, JEFFCOATS. It was free, so we had the link there. You had to go get the link off Patreon, but it was free. And actually, I think Karen says it was a big success. And I'll agree with her, it did go very smoothly. I wish there was more people had tuned in. So it was Tuesday night at 7 p.m. and I think we're gonna go every other Tuesday. So you know what, I already should have had the date and I don't, but I'm gonna quickly take a look here and see. So today, that was the 19th. We're gonna skip the 26th and we will go with August 2nd. So the second Grip It and Sip It Live is gonna be on Tuesday, August 2nd. You can go to patreon.com/JeffCoates to get the link. I'll post it up there. I have not made the Zoom meeting yet, but that's where it'll be. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. I want to just jump on real quick. I wanted to thank you that you do listen to us, listen to me at least, or whoever else we have. And Spotify says we're number 15 out of 35 podcasts. So I am motivated to do more. I was motivated at the first of the year, and by March, kind of fell off the wagon there a little bit. So I am back up on the wagon. I'm going to do at least one a week. We're doing the P&P podcast in that week too. So hopefully they'll be on the so the P&P, you can find it on Punisher Waterfowl podcast as well as the Pitboss podcast. So I'm kind of counting that as, what do I count as, like a half of a podcast for us. So for me, for us, for Karen and I. So I think that's all I got. It is straight up summertime. Temperatures are warm. The humidity is up. It is Maryland summer. We could use a little more rain. Things are dry. Pitboss World Headquarters, PBHQ, kind of got a gag order on me right now. So all I'll say is it's very dry over there too. And things are moving forward. So I'm expecting a phone call today still about that. So we'll see if I'm disappointed. But Chris will call me on Saturday or Sunday too, so it's no big deal if it does not happen today. But I guess that's all I got. A very short episode 40 of the Pitboss podcast. Thank you very much. Oh, so wait a minute. Rewind. The decoys. I put a lot of videos up, a lot of content up this week on YouTube. YouTube.com/JeffCoates or Pitboss.com or / I will slow down or / Pitboss Waterfowl, as well as Instagram and Facebook. So I think that's it. I think that's all I got. It's a short one. What was it, like 10 minutes long? Something like that. Not long at all. So I'm getting used to the new camera. I'm reunited with the old mic. Yes, with the old mic. I used to do blog talk radio with this live. Yes, the old snowball. So, all right. I hope you have a happy weekend. I'm going to get this thing loaded up as quickly as I can. It's only 10 minutes. It can't take long to get up. So, as always, appreciate you following along and thinking of you. We are. Boom. Boom.